And before we know it, the spring housing market will be upon us. And if you're looking to buy or sell this season, you'll want to make sure that you know how the market looks right now. So here to give us some insight is a local real estate expert, Trisha Turner. Good morning, Trisha. Oh, do we have her audio? Can you say something else for us? I didn't hear you.
Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Now we hear you. Okay, great. So first question, interest rates, because that's the real killer. It has been, at least. Are interest rates expected to come down in the next coming months?
I'll tell you what, the interest rates have been up and down for over a year now, and we really predicted that they'd be in the fives by first quarter of 2024, and they were for a brief moment, and then they shot back up. So we don't have a crystal ball. I can tell you I've been doing this for 22 years. Do I believe they're coming down? Absolutely, 1,000%. Do I believe it will happen very soon? I do, but I do not believe you're going to see 2s, 3s, and 4s ever again. I think if we can get interest rates into the mid-fives, we're going to be doing really good.
Okay. So then how does that affect the spring housing market? Are we looking at like springtime to maybe be able to get in on some of those low interest rates?
Normally, in our normal housing market, homes are mostly on the market in March and April and sold in April and May. However, because interest rates keep spiking, it keeps putting a hold on that. What I'm telling everybody right now is, look, the interest rates are unpredictable. You cannot get focused on the interest rate. Let's figure out what you can afford today. Let's get you in a home today, because we've got amazing deals on the market right now because of this. Interest rates have been high, therefore some homes have been sitting, and we've got sellers willing to negotiate and help you buy down that interest rate at no cost to the buyer with the seller's help. So it's an amazing market to buy right now. We've got to take that focus off of the interest rates and really the opportunity out there for buyers.
Can you tell me specific areas of Houston where we should be looking, where you're saying that these houses are? Because I know people who are still putting in $10,000 above asking and not getting the house. So it's still a fight out there.
It is a fight out there, but I'm going to tell you something. What buyers don't want, they don't want to go in and have to paint your house. They don't want to go in and have to put flooring in. They're overlooking all of that, and those are the homes that are sitting. So I'm really encouraging every buyer out there, instead of going into multiple offers on these homes and paying $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 over ask price, let's go into one of these homes that maybe just needs a paint job and get in at a really good deal, get help with their closing costs, and then just repaint the house yourself and get an instant equity in that house.
So if you're somebody who's looking a little bit farther out and knows that they want to move into a house maybe in the next few years, but now you're wanting to save for the house, you're not wanting to save for home remodeling. So is there anything else you can do to get your home ready to sell?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Because buyers are not willing to paint, floor, do anything like that, no matter what the price is, make sure your home looks good. If you want it to sell like a model home, it's got to look like a model home. You've got 3 seconds when somebody's looking online to find their home to make them stop the scroll and go and see your house, and it's got to look amazing. So focus on those key factors, that curb appeal, fresh paint, fresh flooring, make it look like inside it's got to look open and beautiful and inviting. You've got to make them want your home.
That's still the coveted style, open floor plans.
Yes.
Nice clean lines, things like that. What about specific to Houston? Like where should we be looking? Where do you find the most homes are available?
You know, right now we've still got an inventory shortage, so we're leaning a lot on new construction to alleviate that. We've got communities all over, from inside the loop to the suburbs to everywhere, and the new construction deals are out there. They're willing to make offers to you to help you get your interest rate down, to help you get the home of your dreams, and to give you time to sell your home if you have one. But you've got to have a trusted real estate advisor to guide you through all of those steps, of course.
Of course, yeah. And so this new construction is always very confusing to me, because I see new construction everywhere in Houston. But are we going to have a surplus eventually? Are we going to have too many houses if we keep going at this rate?
We are not, because we're still in such an inventory shortage. We're actually leaning on them to help with that, because we've got buyers and sellers out there that cannot find a home, and we've got sellers that will not put their home on the market because of that. Therefore, when we can push them into a new construction, give them, 4, 5, 6 months to build this new home and give us time to get your home ready and sold, it makes it such an easier process.
Oh, okay. I like the sound of that. Trisha Turner, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Anything you'd like to say before I let you go?
Thanks.
All right. Have a great morning.